Hi guys, we are the leaders of the Student Life Committee. So my name is Bretzloff-rohrs, for those who don't know me. I'm a senior. This is my fourth year in GLP, second year in Student Life. I'm really excited to be helping out this year.
Hi guys, I'm Shireen Yassine, and I'm also a senior. This is my fourth year in GLP, and this is also my fourth year in Student Life Committee. I've been the head of this committee for the past 2 years.
Hi guys, my name is Omar Al-Khalili. This is my fourth year of GLP. I'm a senior, but this is actually my first year in student life as one of the heads. So yeah, we can get into the next slide. So as student life, our job is to connect the student body to our GLP theme. So basically, we are the connecting piece between the rest of the students at Maumee Valley and GLP. So as you guys will see in a bit, the events that we plan are, more related to the student body as a whole.
Yeah, so some of the events that we've done in the past that you guys probably know about, unless you're freshmen, you might have heard about them. The biggest one we do is international lunch that we've done in the past. Basically, every single advisee gets their own country. They get to pick their country, and then they'll make a couple dishes from that country, and we'll all come in together into the JB gym, and everybody will share their food, and it's a big fun event. Obviously, that's going to look a little different this year because of COVID. But yeah, I'll talk about that next slide. Another one that we do is the big Thanksgiving potluck. Yeah, a bunch of people just bring in food, and we have speakers and stuff like that. Obviously, like I said, with COVID, a lot of things are going to be looking different this year, and we're trying to incorporate a lot of more digital style events and different aspects that we can be using. So the first one that we're thinking about is this thing called Student Spotlights, where students will be able to kind of host their own Zoom meeting that will facilitate and talk about part of their culture or their identity, something that makes up who they are, a volunteer opportunity they've done, stuff like that. Something else we're thinking about doing is a drive-in movie. I know for anybody who knows, Sundance is where the graduation was held last year. We've contacted them, and there is a possibility that we might be able to do a drive-in movie in October. Where we're trying to shift international lunch is doing an international month, where it'll be along the same concept lines, where advisees will get a country, but it'll be more focused on information, possible cooking style show things, and things like that. And we'll talk about that later in committee as well. We're also starting an Instagram. We want to get more involved in social media so that we will have more access to each other in times of COVID for remote students as well. And then also a GLP panel where people can ask questions and just get more information on the theme as a whole.
Another big part of student life is merch. So we design the GLP spirit wear, and we held, last year was the first year we tested out doing a design contest. So we had our committee make like groups of 2 or 3 make designs. They submitted them, and then we just voted on the winning design. And as you can see here, this was last year's winning design. It was really nice, and so we're excited to make another one this year. Another interesting feature we're planning to hopefully add is maybe even making masks and pins for each committee, but we'll save all that planning for when we actually have our first meeting. And in terms of like what skills and the commitment to actually join student life, those skills include creativity. Obviously, you can see just from the merch or the events that we do, you need to be ready to bring in ideas and put forth whatever you have. The second thing would be community building. As you can see, we're involved in GLP as well as in the school as a whole. And even with people outside of our community, like trying to contact Sundance to possibly hold a drive-in movie. So you can see that community building is a huge feature in our committee as well. Work ethic is also another one. It's just, in general, it's good to have good skills to be able to cooperate with everyone and just for whatever we need to do. And the last thing would be to have leadership and confidence, because there's a lot of scenarios and situations where you'll find yourself you need to lead or help others and figure out what to do. So that's a great skill for student life. And so in the past, we used to meet every Wednesday during lunch, and we're not quite sure exactly how this whole situation is going to work out this year with cohorts and everything. So this could change. This might not change. We don't know. We're also planning to do maybe like subcommittee works, so where we have different groups of our committee focusing maybe on merch and another group focusing on like the drive-in movie if we end up doing that. And so maybe those committees will meet at different times throughout the week. It'll all just depend on how everything works out.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks you guys for listening. If you want to join Student Life, we really do have a lot of fun, and you learn a lot of really cool skills, get to connect with a lot of really cool people. So if it sounds like something that's interesting to you, definitely consider joining. Bye.